Okay, so we have a new vehicle. The new vehicle we have is a Gr Corolla. It is my Gr Corolla. The GTI I had in previous videos, that one has been totaled as of earlier this year. But here, let's check it out. This is a new whip. I have been thoroughly enjoying it. Within about 3.5 months of owning it, I have put 7,000 miles on it. My particular vehicle is the premium edition, so it's a step above the core. After that, you have the circuit edition and then the Maurizio edition, which are super rare, which is only like 200 of those made. I think a year, or if the whole for the whole production run, I am not too sure. So these from the factory, they come with, I think it's 4-piston brakes. The premium edition comes with them from the factory painted with GR logos. You do get tires wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires. Actually just 4 tires, Michelin Pilot Sport 4. This is the size 235/40 ZR18. These are 18 by 8.5, I think, with a 30 millimeter offset. Same thing in the rear. It's a squared setup, it's not staggered. This vehicle though does look really good, especially from the rear with the wide body kit from the factory. My friend was telling me that when he sees the vehicle roll up on him behind him, that it looks pretty menacing. One angle that's really nice is this one right here. That one's really sharp and concave. It really accentuates the wideness of it. Of course, you do have functional vents here as well that do go through. You can see it. Nope, not really. Okay, so you do have fog lights there, as well as functional air vents that reroute air, I believe, to the brakes. Okay. You have your front radar assist here for emergency braking. And then also that front sensor up there is for your adaptive cruise control. Comes standard. It's also heated, by the way, right there. No power folding mirrors for the US market, unfortunately. So this is the interior. Don't mind that, I just got it tinted. So it comes with Alcantara line seats with custom GR headrest as well. Okay, so with this vehicle, you do have a full digital instrument cluster here available to you. Has any important information that you want to look at. You can also customize it, so that's really awesome. So these are some of the modes. You can adjust all the settings on the 3 parameters, so one, the middle one, and then the right one. Okay, and then that would all be done through this system right here on your steering wheel. So these are the controls to navigate that. Volume control, answering calls, and then this is mainly for your cruise control. So whether you opt to use adaptive cruise control or just standard cruise control, you have the options here. It has a 17-inch touchscreen here with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard. You do have a 6-speed only manual transmission with your drive select modes, traction control off, and lastly your mode selector, your GR mode selector. So you can split the torque ratio there. So if you want to have more torque in the rear, so you could do 70 in the rear, 30% of the power going to the front. Or if you do track days, you'd press this and it would split it to 50-50. So that's pretty sweet. Comes with heated steering wheel and heated seats as well. You can just pop these open right here. One thing that sucks though that this car does have is there's this wireless charging pad, but if you have a cell phone, say a smaller iPhone or anything, it's just going to be sliding around and it's not going to charge at all unless you take it out of the case and then leave it on one side, make sure it stays put. Other than that, the vehicle is pretty bare bones. Keep in mind this is a Corolla, so luckily the vehicles all around still have Alcantara minus that middle seat. Practicality wise, you could always fold the seats down to get more room for the hatch. This system does come with JBL speakers from the factory, which I do not mind. They sound a lot better than an older 96 BMW that I used to have. Okay, also up here you do have some controls for like your lighting. This one also has lighting right there. And then this is for your SOS features, which I do not use. I do not condone using these as well, because insurance can actually, some insurance companies can actually purchase or get driving information from these when you sign up for those connected services. So that is one thing to keep in mind. Okay, but other than that, you have a big ass dashboard. It's pretty big. And this seating position is kind of high, so I don't know if you can see where I am on the road. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell where the hood is or where the wheels are pointing. So that's one small gripe I do have about the vehicle. These are all your controls for your, like you said, your heated steering wheel. I guess you have a heated windshield or heated wiper blades, and then your automatic high beams. Those are your 3 pedals right there. I am going to get a pedal widening thing for this from Cusco, because it is a little bit narrow, on the narrow side. So if you're trying to heel toe, which I'm still trying to learn, by the way. See, you still need some more practice, and not only that, but some more reach in there. This, of course, has 3 exhaust tips. It's not necessarily one for each cylinder. It's just more or less all 3 of them come into one big muffler and exhaust 3. That noise you hear, that's just the valve for the 3rd muffler tip. That one only opens up when you're over, I think, like 50 or 60% acceleration or throttle. Let's go check out the engine. So this hood, by the way, is very light. Maybe like 15, 20 pounds, or maybe 30, somewhere around there, don't know. But this is the whole engine. It's pretty small. You can see compared to like the coolant reservoir, then the air box. It's pretty small. The transmission is right there as well. Fuse box, engine cover, and this is it.